Hello, everyone. This is Tikva from Homeopathy for Humanity. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we plan to review Aphorisms 20 and 21 from the 6th Organon of Medicine, the Boricki translation.
And I am Dr. Sanjay Solunke from Maharashtra. And we will doing aphorism 20 and 21 today. And this is a long project of a project on Organon of Medicine, 6th edition. So let's begin. Tikva?
Okay, so this spirit-like power to alter man's state of health and hence to cure diseases, which lies hidden in the inner nature of medicines, can in itself never be discovered by us by a mere effort of reason. It is only by experience of the phenomena it displays when acting on the state of a healthy man that we can become clearly cognizant of it. So Hahnemann's saying that the way that substances act in the body need to be understood by how they produce symptoms in a healthy person. He's saying spirit-like power to alter man's state of health and hence to cure disease in those parentheses, because we need to know how a substance acts in order to know what it will cure. And he says that we're not going to be able to know just by thinking about it, but when we see what it does actually by true experience. Because you remember at certain points, Hahnemann calls homeopathy the medicine of pure experience. So everything that Hahnemann has done is tried, tested, and true. And the phenomena that it displays when acting on a state of health, and it becomes clear to us. Cognizant means that it gives us the ability to recognize, understand. You've heard the word cognition or cogent. This all has to do with the thought process and understanding.
Yeah.
Sanjay, how would we say what phenomena are?
Actually, this is very interesting part when this word actually is here in this aphorism. I would like to ask other people about this. We know that everything we try to understand or learn with the help of science. And in one of the books, whose books there was that, Tikva? Do you remember? Whitman's.
Mm-hmm.
Whitman's.
How he applies Jungian psychology to his book.
Yeah, Edwards Whitman.
Yes.
In here he has told that phenomena itself will tell you. It doesn't itself is a proof of how the things are happening. It doesn't need any other proofs from any scientific world. If anything is happening, it is happening. Like that. What Hahnemann is telling here is how whatever the ability the medicine has to produce unhealthy human being, its characteristics, its peculiarities, its innate in its core, and it will be only what will experience from sorry, it will be only uh, achieved by experience, and experience of homeopathy itself, and every patient or every prover will give its own specific characters of presentation. Not all symptom of that remedy will be produced on each and every person. So
Boninghausen says something really interesting along those lines. Boninghausen says that the higher the potency, the higher the dynamization, the more variety you're going to get in curability.
exactly. What that means, how much lower you are going, low potencies, low dynamization. It will just focus on a specific point on the material body. But when you are going on the dynamic plane, the medicine is going to cover whole aspect dynamically. How this dynamic action is going to be happen in the remedy or a person, because this dynamic higher dynamic power of medicine will have effect or influence on the vital force directly. It is so weaker and so diluted to produce primary effects on the physical body directly. So it is sufficient to just boost up the vital force of the person. And accordingly, that vital force will react to this medicine. And in turn, it will show the signs and symptoms of the on the body in the form of whatever the disease the person has will be cured. This is the only mean here I mean to say. A phenomena means phenomena is something happening in one person from that drug. That is the experience. Same might happen on to others, or it might be a different experience from a different person. So, how much number of provers will be there? That much number of totality you will get from the remedy. So, and second thing, this process is never complete. Even our patient who to whom we are giving this remedy might produce some specific symptoms which is more individualized to the person towards that particular remedy. If the person is more sensitive, so phenomena itself is a proof, and only by experience that can be understood, and phenomena doesn't need any other proofs. That is one of the important thing to understand. Is that okay?
Mhm. Thank you.
Okay, let's continue below. What does your simple translation is saying? It is saying the same words.
Yeah, we discover the spirit-like power not by thinking, but by experimenting and seeing its effects on man. What hides in the hidden nature of each substance that alters the health and therefore cures is seen by the symptoms it produces in healthy people. And here we start the section on provings.
is talking about how the medicine holds the characteristics of its own character and peculiarities. Every drug has its own peculiarities. So there is one more thing I would like to ask. How could we explain scientifically? व्हिडिओवर येते का कोण? आनंद सर होते ना? आहेत सर.
हो आहे.
सर लक्षात आलं का ह्याच्याबद्दल?
नो प्रॉब्लेम.
ओके. पूजा? Pooja, I could like to ask you one thing. How we could explain our medicines holding the specific character in higher dynamization? Or it is just an energy? Microphone.
सॉरी, मला तुमचा प्रश्न व्यवस्थित नाही कळालाय.
Okay, I would repeat. In other words, are homeopathic medicines are energy medicines directly, or it fall towards materialistic? They are dynamic, no doubt, but they hold the characters.
Right.
Are
Sir,
they
our medicine
energies?
Sir, our medicine definitely holds certain energies, because that is why we are able to direct our vital force in a way. It is just like when ma'am was explaining, she even happened to say that there is no such proofs, but experiments by which we can understand the effect of homeopathic medicine. Similarly,
Exactly.
I would cite an example as in air. We cannot see air, but we can definitely feel it. This is the way.
Okay, I can understand that way.
That makes
But
sense.
simple fact, I could tell you, what is the unit of everything? What is unit?
Quark.
Atom.
Oh, there's so many things smaller than atoms nowadays. Atoms are huge.
Quartz, what you are talking is about, that is that bond between two
Atoms.
no, not that protons and electrons.
Yeah, protons, electrons.
Like
Ah,
that are like smaller. There's all these different little components that are inside those things that are these new things that have been shown by science. That is so interesting.
so what is atom? Atom holds certain proton, neutrons, and electrons, right?
Yeah.
And every substance has its own number, the molecular number or atomic number we call it at.
Yeah.
It is specific for every, like sulfur will have its own, like
Yes.
lycopodium will have its own, or hyoscyamus will have its own.
Yeah, we have studied
Right?
it in 12th. Atomic number, atomic weight.
Exactly. So every substance has its own number, and suppose this is lycopodium, this is sulfur. It will have certain proton, electron, and that neutrons, and lycopodium will also have certain. So their character is maintained from this atomic number, the specific character. And what is energy? If this bonds between electron and protons, which is revolving that neutrons and proton, electron, this bond, if those break, see, electron from lycopodium, electron from sulfur, and electron from hypersulf, and protons and neutrons from all these remedies are same. And if you break that small bond, what is that name?
You're gonna have a nuclear reaction.
Yeah, if you break that, then energy is releasing. And in energy, there is unstable electrons, protons, and neutrons.
Electron. Yeah.
So, what all electron, protons, and neutron in the energy which are coming from sulfur or lycopodium or hypersulf will be same. Energy does not distinguish the substance.
Yes.
So, in our medicine, however dynamic power we have, it will hold that bond intact. It does not break into whole energy. That is as well as more and higher we are going on to the dynamic plane, the bond is not broken, but it is more vibrant, you can say. And the size of atom may be lengthened to have more vibration. We can say a vibrant energy, but it is still stable. Even if you are going 1 m or 10 m or even cm potencies, it is not breaking that bonding. So the characteristic of that remedy will remain intact in however high we are going on the potencies. Got it? कळलं का?
Yes,
Then
sir.
we can have more set on this. थोडंसं जरा पुन्हा एकदा थोडं एक्सप्लेन करा सर.
ओके, आपण काय करूया, मराठीमधनं मग त्या सेशन मध्ये
काही
घेऊया
हरकत
सर
नाही.
आपण.
अगदी अगदी अनुबंध वगैरे सगळं समजतो मी, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही.
काय नाही, हे खूप मजेशीर
बॉन्ड
आहे
इज
सर.
अनुबंध.
हा, टिकवा, आर यू देअर?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here. I'm here listening just like everybody else.
Without video?
Where? Well, what do you mean I don't have video?
Where is your video?
Is there something wrong with my video?
I don't see your video.
Why not?
It's
What do
not
you see?
popping up.
It's not.
Mhm.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
Now do you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now.
या
All right. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just sitting here listening.
So
20
this is very interesting part. And this part actually explains this structure, that how the phenomena of particular remedy, it maintains in the dynamic state of the remedy in the inner nature of the medicine inside, and it will be only experience with the phenomena that displays in the healthy human being. Hello?
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
And phenomena म्हणजे काय म्हणतात सर मराठीत? फिनॉमिनन. एखादी क्रिया जर होत असेल तर त्या क्रियेला ती स्वतःच क्रिया त्याचं काय म्हणतात प्रूफ असतं. है ना, एखादी जर घटना घडली, जसं हवा वाहिली, जसं पूजानं सांगितलं, ती
हो हो
वाहनं त्यासाठी ते प्रूव्ह करून दाखवण्याची गरज नाहीये, ती वाहतीये, आपण फील
हो.
करतोय, है ना. तसं एखादं सिम्पटम एखाद्या रेमेडीमुळे जर येत असेल, तर त्याच्या आतल्या गुणांमुळे येतो, है ना. मग कदाचित तुम्हाला त्याचे ते सिम्पटम त्याच्या फार्मॅकॉलॉजीमध्ये किंवा त्याच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये नाही दिसले तर आश्चर्य वाटायला नको.
एखादी गोष्ट दृश्य स्वरूपात नसते, पण तिचा इफेक्ट दिसू शकतो आपल्याला.
कारण हेच हॅनिमॅन म्हणतोय, इफ वी आर गोइंग मोर बोनिंग हुसेन, इफ यू आर गोइंग हायर डायनामिक प्लेन, you will see more variety of symptoms, even beyond the whatever characteristic the remedy holds in the crude form.
Okay.
And every other person will also reveal more individualized symptom from his own sensitivity towards the drug. Not each and every person will be sensitive for each and every remedy.
Subtle characteristic of the drug.
If the person is sensitive, he's susceptible for that drug, certain characters will reveal by that person. Maybe one or two symptoms you will see, but in one patient, then other, like that we can collect 15-20 new symptoms from reproving also, or from our patients also. But we need to have hold our brain observation very keenfully. Often we ignore minor symptoms after we prescribe remedy for the person.
Yeah.
We might consider this might be due to other things, like he might have exposure to some other things, and he has
All these are our assumptions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So drug proving and observation of that totality is very important.
Means after dynamization, energy remains same. But
No,
after,
actually, see, dynamization is one plane and dilution is one plane. As much as dilute you are making, it's not increasing its dynamic level. For dynamic level change, we have to use succussions for
Right.
liquid and triturations for solids.
yes,
That's how we release the dynamic energy of the substance, is through succussion and titration.
right now. Now, after dynamization, the energy remains same.
It really depends.
No,
The
energy will have more vibrant between the bondings. In the
Yes.
other words, we can say it's not same. It will change slightly each
Okay.
time.
Okay.
and it gets stronger and stronger.
Okay.
Sir,
You
sir,
can
it is a
Increment in the
sir, it is a actually quantum physics. When two molecules become attract or fight with that, it produces energy. In our succussion process, it is the same thing. If it is ideal
succussion and trituration are energy producing processes.
two molecules, all molecules become vibrant that time.
Vibrant, right.
And
Right.
energy producing, it is a quantum physics law.
Concept, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
quantum physics is a science of all those small particles.
Uh,
Can we say
because
activation of
Huh.
energy?
because we are getting nanoparticle in our medicines nowadays. One of research we are
हाँ
getting
IIT
the
research है तो
nanoparticles. Yeah.
या
Be-
IIT research
if there is a nanoparticle available, then it will produce the energy.
Yeah.
Hmm?
actually can we say it is the not production but the activation of energy?
Yeah, we are just making it more vibrant.
Yeah, vibrant, that is activation.
So we will proceed on to 21. Tikwa?
Now, as it is undeniable that the curative principle in medicines is not in itself perceptible, and as in pure experiments with medicines conducted by the most accurate observers, nothing can be observed that can constitute them medicines or remedies except the power of causing distinct alterations in the state of health of the human body, and particularly in that of the healthy individual, and of exciting in him various definite morbid symptoms. So it follows that when medicines act as remedies, they can only bring their curative property into play by means of this, their power of altering man's state of health by the production of peculiar symptoms, and that therefore we have only to rely on the morbid phenomena which the medicines produce in the healthy body as the sole possible revelation. Revelation means to be revealed, of their indwelling curative power, in order to learn the disease producing power, and at the same time, what disease curing power each individual medicine possesses.
Any comment?
Yeah, well, yeah, I was gonna go through the easier English and then we can talk about it.
Okay.
The only way to see what is curable in medicines is by proving their action in healthy people. The power of each medicine is shown by the peculiar symptoms and morbid phenomena that are produced during the proving. How each medicine alters the state of health in the prover shows what the substance is capable of curing. So in order to learn what a substance is capable of curing, we have to apply the medicine in a dynamic way to a healthy person and up.
Just mute microphones of all. Okay. Continue, Tikwa.
Oh, well, now I got distracted by having to mute the microphones, didn't I? Okay, so what we see when we're doing a proving in healthy people, provings are done in potency with the dynamic potency. Provings are not done with material medicine. So you have to take the dynamic medicine. Most provings are done in a 30C, and you have to give them to people who are more or less healthy. This whole idea that people have to be perfectly healthy to engage in a proving is a falsehood. One just needs to be normal healthy. You can't do a proving on somebody who's literally dying, right? But any person who's normally healthy, just basically healthy, and they have a couple of symptoms of their own. Let's say that somebody has a problem with their left knee and they're going to do a proving. Unless that left knee gets well or changes in some way, they're going to ignore their chronic symptom. So healthy people means just relatively healthy people. Therefore, most people are eligible to prove medicines. And that the power of each medicine is shown by the symptoms and the disease type phenomena that are produced during the proving. And how that displays in the proving data shows us what we can cure. So if in the proving there's bloody nose when leaning over and it stops when laying down, and somebody comes to us with that problem, we'll know which remedy has that proving data, and then we'll know how that will, what medicines will cure that. All
This
this-
is all these 3 lines are explained whole aphorism in the simple English.
That's what I aim for. Try to take all the big words out of it, all the big scary paragraph, and make it into something smaller, but with still the same message.
So any questions? These 2 aphorisms? Anand sir?
No, sir. No, sir. Very well explained.
In these 2 aphorisms, we are just moving 1 aphorism or 2 aphorism every week.
Yeah.
So it could be not heavy dose, and it would be easy to understand also.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
just
sir.
trying to do it quick and easy.
We'll
Like,
go through it again.
Yeah. So just summarize aphorism 20. Here it is telling that the spirit-like power to alter a man's state of health, which lies hidden in the inner nature of the medicine, and that can be discovered only by experience of phenomena. Experience of phenomena means whatever symptoms are produced on that prover or on the man, that can only be felt by experience. They might not reveal in the crude form also. And in particular person, it might be not in each and every person also.
Yeah.
So this can be only felt with the experience.
Individual person.
What is ability of that drug? This is only part in this aphorism we learned in 20, and then Hahnemann's talks about all these 3 parts. The only way to see what is curable in medicine is by proving their action on healthy people. म्हणजे the remedy, what is curable in medicine, can be understand by proving their action in healthy people, whatever symptom they produce. That is the things or disease, morbid symptom they are going to cure in the disease state. The power of each medicine is shown by peculiar symptom and morbid phenomena that are produced during proving, drug proving. Same thing. And how each medicine alters state of health in the prover that the substance is capable of curing. हेच 3 मुद्दे एक्सप्लेन केलेले त्या 21 मध्ये. म्हणून we have to be careful on each and every observation. When you are giving remedy, see, drug proving is one method to collect the data, and there is another from where we can collect is clinical provings also. So sometimes the remedy might cure accidentally some symptoms in some patients, but we might not find that symptom in materia medicas or even in the proving data. So we need to note that particular symptom has been cured by particular remedy. But we just assume that remedy remedy.
We have to be very much observative, and we must have a record of everything.
Yeah, record is very important. Okay, Tikwa, over to you.
I think we've done it.
Any special commentary?
I gave as much commentary as I thought was necessary.
Okay, any other questions related? Vikas sir?
Whatever shows up in the proving is what the medicine is capable of curing. Hashtag that's it.
Okay.
It's just like doing a little bit of a math equation in some ways.
So we assume that there is no question.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. We
Okay
made
then.
it today, 45 minutes. Way to go.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Even with the technical problems, we still finished within time. Okay, great. All right. Join us next time when we go through another one. Well, actually, aphorism 22 is quite lengthy because the footnote is huge. So we're probably going to do just one next time.
Next time 22.
Next time 22 alone,
Okay.
probably.
Very
And,
Probably, okay.
and on Sunday, we are having our lifetime program.
our 10-year program.
Materia Medica Pura, Belladonna.
Yep, we're still working on Belladonna. This time we're going to get our PDF right.
Yeah, I have PDF.
You have the right PDF so that we
What,
don't
what is the time, sir, for that
Same
program?
time.
same time.
Same
9:30.
time.
Okay, 9:30.
Yeah.
Because this is convenient and I think everybody should join for that Materia Medica Pura.
Okay.
We just go through the book, proving data, read symptom, and try to understand the symptom.
Yeah, yeah.
what
We'll do.
exactly symptom produce in belladonna.
It's
And
very-
if anybody is expert in pulling out rubrics, then we can also study that.
Problem?
Yeah, proving data is a lot of fun.
Belladonna has more than 1,000 symptoms proving data in Matra Medica Pura.
Right.
So it's really fun to at least know and understand those symptoms. सर्वजण आहेत का? व्हिडिओ नसला ना कळतच नाही कोण आहे कोण नाहीये.
आहेत आहेत
आणि
कळतं ना,
तेवढं-
सगळ्यांना. आहेत.
ओके चला.
सर आता कधी?
आपला
हा
फ्रायडेला उद्या पाहूया. जर हे उद्या फोन येईल सरांचा किंवा गुंजनचा.
बर चालेल.
हा उद्या आपण सकाळीच कळेल. हा
हो चालेल.
ओके
ओके सर. थँक्यू सर.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
थँक्यू.
Okay.
गुड नाईट एव्हरीबडी.
Okay.
गुड नाईट एव्हरीवन.
For joining us.
Good night.
थँक्यू.
Good
गुड
night.
नाईट.
टिकवा रेकॉर्डिंग.